Yes. All right, welcome to a Monday. Here we are. I can't think of a better place to be. It's the 8th of March, and I have to say, first of all, happy International Women's Day. I mean, there are so many influential women in my life. We really pay great respect to you ladies, and just can't even believe how much you do for us guys, which is amazing. Okay, Abrusci's Fire and Vine. I don't know. I think it's golden. You say it's Lakewood, but it's on the border of everything. But it's for everybody. And if you haven't been to Abrusci's Fire and Vine, you are in for a treat today. We're going to make some pizza. Mr. Marvin, how are you?
I'm doing well. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too. What a great way to start the week, man. Why? Because pizza and Italian food and cocktails and community and local supporting local. We have Sal here with us, too, today. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good to see you. Let's fire this up, man, and make some pizza.
Let's do it. Okay.
Walk through this.
So this is an interesting story. So we have, it's one of our new menu items that we're putting on. And we had a customer that came in and had some hot honey, homemade hot honey that they gave us. And we loved it so much. And they were talking about how they had experienced this up in the mountains and just had loved it. And so we were like, you know what, let's give it a shot.
They said, honey, you need our honey.
Right, exactly.
And is this it right there?
So that is our hot honey.
Woo!
So we make that in-house.
I tried it. It's delicious.
Takes about 3 weeks. And so we tried it on a couple different pizzas, came up with the right one, and it was Rockstar.
Look at
Gonna
this.
rub on the dough.
Do the play-by-play, Marvin.
So we got a little olive oil, an extra virgin olive oil that goes on there. And then we're going to do just a little bit of mozzarella down at the bottom. And then he's going to do some sauteed mushrooms, roasted tomatoes.
Oh, assembling the pies.
And we saute the mushrooms and roast the tomatoes as well in our pizza oven. So it gives it a nice wood flavor.
Your ideas for your
roasted
pizza.
tomatoes there?
Yep, go ahead. Your ideas for your pizzas. You have many pizzas on your menu, right?
Yeah.
How do you come up with your ideas?
Some of it's customer inspired, some of it's, employee inspired. We love to get, ideas from employees and, what they like. Sometimes it's just to get a hankering for something. You try it and you're like, wow, this is really good. I think other people would like it.
These are real artisan pizzas right here. A lot of crafting that goes along with the ingredients as well.
Correct.
What are you best known for here at Abrusci's?
Best known for.
What's hottest on the button, man?
Gotcha. Well, definitely our rigatoni and sausage in terms of the pasta.
Is that right?
That's awesome.
Okay.
But in terms of the pizzas, we actually have a fire pizza that we do. Has a little ricotta as well. Has jalapenos, sweetie drop peppers. And it's just an incredible pizza. And then another thing that we're really known for is our wings, are gluten-free.
And some ricotta cheese.
I mean, speaking of, gluten-free, and we do a lot of gluten-free stuff, and so we're really known for that.
We got the best of the best. He just walked in the door. His name's John Irvin. If you've seen The Modern Eater, you know this dude, man. He is the mad scientist when it comes to gluten-free, and we'll be catching up with Johnny Irvin here
we'll top it up
in a future segment. So that's coming up on the show today. Sal's finishing up this pizza here with us, and then we'll throw this in the oven.
A little ricotta on there and put a little prosciutto on there.
Whoa, this is how you
Ready
start
to go
out.
in the oven.
Now, lunch, you're going here. I mean, Abrusci's Fire and Vine and trying to make your way through COVID and a pandemic and changing things up. Usually that bar is really, really popping. We'll go over to the bar and check that thing out. But your lunch crowd's still good. Your dinner crowd's still good.
We've been extremely fortunate.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely opening back up to 25% and then opening up to 50% definitely enabled people to come back and enjoy us. Such a great support from all the the people in the neighborhood and people that come to us, once a week, twice a week, once a month. And it's just been incredible.
It's a neighborhood place as well as a destination place. Was that the best pizza you've ever made in your life, Sal? Right there?
Is
that it?
It's it. That's it.
Fantastic.
Man.
What makes for a good pizza is you're curating your pizzas and you're putting together. What are you looking for? Ratio of toppings? You want to make sure it's not too heavy? Talk about that.
Just make sure you cover the whole pizza so, you're getting every bite you're getting. You're getting all the ingredients on top of the pizza.
Perfect.
That's basically.
Look at that thing grow. Come on, look at that grow, Jay.
Look at that.
Get in there. Stick your head in there, Jay.
We're going to give it a little spin.
Is it hot, Jay?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Give it a little spin.
Yep.
That oven, talk about that oven, either one of you guys. It's a really unique oven, but what a treat to have that.
Yeah, it was. I mean, definitely at the old restaurant when it was up the street, we had just a good old just convection oven. That's what we did. We had stone in there. That was no big deal. This one is just so nice. We had to bring it in before the building was constructed. Build it in, set it in here, and then build everything around it. And it's just been awesome.
Are you kidding
wood
me?
fired. No, I'm not kidding.
Holy cow! You built your building around this oven?
Yeah.
What a trip!
And I mean, it'd be nice to have sort of the dome and everything showing. But we just decided to cover that. But built it all around there. It's got a great wood fire is what we usually use for it, and then we got a little gas assist here and there, just to kind of kick up the heat a little bit.
And it's got a lot of surface area in there. You're going to do a lot of stuff. Do you do just pizza in there?
Typically we do just pizzas.
You throwing a chicken in there or anything? No?
We played around with it.
Yeah.
Did the wings a little bit, but a lot of times our volume just doesn't allow us to be able to do that on a consistent basis.
Yeah. Plus you want to keep it clean for the pizzas too, right?
Right.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Perfect.
Give it
all right, this is my favorite time right here. Pull the pizza up.
Cooking well.
Ooh, just a little bit, yep. See, Sal wants that to be a perfect pizza. You're also going to show us another dish here while you're in the kitchen.
Yeah,
we're in the kitchen, right?
So I've got a little pasta dish that we're doing, a little penne Toscana. Has some shrimp, some chicken, some veggies, a little penne, a little white wine sauce. Just a good light. It's good all year long, but during the spring, it's just incredible.
All right, it's a reset. It's a Monday. It's the 8th of March. Happy International Women's Day. We are in the kitchen at Abrusci's Fire and Vine in Lakewood, Colorado. Look it up. Look it up online. They've got a great menu. We're going to break away real quick. If you want to see how this pizza turns out, you got to stick around through this break. And then we'll also jump back into this kitchen to see what again, Marvin?
Penne Toscana.
Woo! That's for you next. We'll break away. Come right back. The Modern Eater Show continues.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? This is Brother Luck from Lucky Dumpling, 4 by Brother Luck in Colorado Springs, and I am rocking with the Modern Eater. You're watching them, you're tasting them, you're knowing everything there is to know about Colorado.
Hi, Charlie from Brews Beers here. Our new Belgian Abbey 4-pack is a mixed package of the 4 core beers made in Abbey and Trappist breweries in Belgium. So we have a single, a double, a triple, and a quadruple in one package. Now, quadruples are the emperors of Belgian monastery ales. They're dark in color, with a dense tan head and alcohol ranging from 8 to 12%, so they're pretty strong. Quadruples are very rich and complex with big maltiness, spice, and flavors of raisins, cherries, and plums. Alcohol is apparent in the mouthfeel, but not overwhelming, even at 10.5% ABV. So the finish is long, complex, and dry, and they're great beers anytime, by themselves or with hearty foods. Pick up your Abbey 4-pack at either Brews location, 67th and Pecos, or at Colfax in York, and at fine liquor stores throughout the Denver metro area. Take home some Belgian-style badassery today.
You're watching The Modern Eater, and now back to the show.
Yeah, just a second. Okay, we're back at Abrusci's Fire and Vine. Marvin here is cutting this delicious pizza. We wanted to see it with the finished product. And I don't know, the people love to watch people eat. I have to talk, so I can't do it. So let's see, who can we recruit? Jay?
So now we throw a little bit of hot honey on this, and this is, like I said, we make it in-house, got a little ghost peppers. It's amazing.
Who does not want this pizza in their life? You're lying if you don't. This is perfect. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. It's beautiful,
all
isn't
our
it?
pizzas are good. They're all, every one of them.
Every single one of them is good.
Everyone sells, all the pizzas sell.
All right.
I'm going to let Johnny have a little bite while we're... Johnny, here you go.
All right. Crazy John Irvin.
These pizzas are like phenomenal.
Okay, John. I'm going to pretend like I'm having that too. You go ahead. I think
you're right there.
hear
Yeah,
you through my mic.
Oh, there.
I need
I'm
oohs
sorry.
and ahs.
We'll get started here in just a
These
second.
guys, with respect to pizzas, it is phenomenal.
Take it. Eat it.
Oh, it smells good.
Talk it through. Look at that. A little bit of olive oil dripping off there. Oh, my God. I'm jealous. Jay, are you jealous?
Yeah. You guys do this.
So jealous.
That's their
Oh
pizza.
my God!
at
You can
Abrusci.
just you can smell it, man.
Oh, I love it. I mean, you guys, I've bought many a doggone pizza from you guys and stuff. It's,
That's fantastic.
what do you mean, hold on to it? Or what?
No, you go eat that thing, John. We're heading back into the kitchen. All right, Marvin, heading back into the kitchen. We'll show you guys around Abrusci's Fire and Vine so you can get an idea, but we're starting out in the kitchen because this is the best stuff right here. All right, Marvin,
Do
you
a little bit of a dish we call penne toscana. And this is one of those dishes that has been on the menu probably for 15, 16 years. And it's just every year, you try and make some changes to the menu, and it's tough because certain things just sell amazing. And this is one of them.
fresh ingredients. I mean, look at this station, just perfectly prepped. They've got delicious food. Everything's within arm's reach. Chef here is putting this together. I mean, look at that. The colors on those. It's a bright, beautiful dish. Look at that shrimp. Marvin, talk about some of the ingredients that you use if you want to.
Yeah, a lot of times, people will use the smaller shrimp on that. We try to use a little bit bigger shrimp so that's noticeable. The chicken we get from Western Meats.
Nice.
So that's the chicken that we get from them. And, a little bit of mushrooms, a little bit of tomatoes. Going to do the roasted tomatoes as well. So that's really good. We use those in quite a few dishes. We roast them here.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. No.
I was going to say, one of the things that really strikes me about you, Marvin, is your openness to looking at local products. It's like, show them to you.
Yeah.
If you can use them, show them to you. And if
Yeah.
it makes sense, you will do it. Talk about some of the local people and products that you've had the pleasure to rep, not only now, but throughout the years, right?
Well, recently last year, before COVID happened, you had introduced us to Zach.
The Spice Guy. Yes, sir.
And so we started to use him, and we've been using him a little over a year now. And the quality of the spices is just night and day of what you get anywhere else. And he's just a great asset. And so that's been a real treat to do. Rocker Spirits is another one. Dustin, I know he's a friend of the show, but he's a friend of ours, and he loves coming in here. And
Isn't that kind of weird? That's how the friendships start.
Yeah.
Is by coming in, meeting you, and it's all a community. We all know
Right.
each other.
Right.
And Dustin's just a great quality guy. We'll be
but
catching
it
up.
continues with good product.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you can be nice, you can do all that, but if you don't have a good product, if you don't have good customer service,
Yeah. Bring it strong.
yeah,
Is what
exactly,
you're saying.
and consistently.
Consistency is huge because you have to keep consistency in your
Right.
customer. If they come and get this the first time and it's delicious, they want to come back and make sure it's delicious
Exactly.
again. And especially with your pizzas too. So you're very, very cautious of not only curating your dinner or your lunch and dinner menus, but also your bar program as well. We'll be coming up, and speaking of Dustin Evans, we have Alice that's here with us along with your bartender Trey, who are going to put together a couple of delicious drinks for us, and that'll be in the next segment. I'm looking forward to that. Meanwhile, here we are in the kitchen at Abrusci's. I'll tell you what, this is a hitter right here. This dish, you got a stick mic you can put up to Chef's. Chef, what do you think? Was that the best dish you've ever made in your life?
Yeah, it's the best dish.
Not too bad. What some of your you cook that so effortlessly, but what are some of your favorite dishes to cook here at Abrusci's?
Rigatoni sausage and Toscana.
Ooh, I love it, man. Thank you, Chef, for firing that up for us. Now, oh my goodness,
Yeah,
that I got to eat all day long.
yeah. I'm glad you're off that cleanse because you'll enjoy that. And it's good. It's light. It gives you the substance that's in there, but gives you all the flavor.
Perfect. Okay, we're gonna go make some cocktails, Jay. Take this.
Well,
dish
where's he
out
going
as
with
well.
that pasta?
Well,
man?
he's taking it
Should
away,
be
putting it by the pizza.
maybe putting
Yeah,
it in a to-go box. We should just have the TME to-go box when we do this. Where just let me take it all home because we can't eat it right now.
I don't know if you need any reason at all more than this, the delicious food here at Abrusci's Fire and Vine in Lakewood, Colorado. What's the address, Marvin?
Address is 2200 Youngfield,
Yeah.
about 10 blocks south of Applejack Liquor.
It's a friendly staff. It's delicious food. Like I said, I don't know if you need anything more than this, but their cocktail program's fantastic as well. And then they have also local beers on taps and some of your favorites, too, not just local. But we're going to go check out their bar when we get back from this quick break. Also, we have Marcus, Chef Marcus from Culinary Quick Start. Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start has done such an amazing job educating culinary students right here in Colorado. It's a free program. It's a gimme to you. Okay, take us up on this. If you go to themoderneater.com and you click on the Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start tab, you will see a way to sign up. You will also be able to familiarize yourself with the chefs. Tonight is the first night for a 3-week course. It's Monday through Thursday in the evenings. It's a great course. It's educational. If you're looking to just sharpen your skills or change careers altogether, Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start is something that you need to look into. Again, it's a freebie. It's for you. They're going to pick up the costs of your ServSafe certification. So when people like Marvin Williams are looking through applicants that want to work in his kitchen, when he sees that you've been through the Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start program, he's going to know, hey, listen, they're going to have the basic skills to be able to get into the kitchen. That means a lot when you're looking through applications.
Yeah, definitely, so we can build on that.
Cool. We'll break away. Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start. It's on themoderneater.com. There's a tab there. We're also going to catch up with John Irvin from Gluten Free Things. It's been a while since we've talked to Crazy John. And we're going to head over to the bar here, right here at Abrusci's. That's next. Stick around. The Modern Eater Show continues.
Hi, I'm Amber with Strohauer Farms. And I'm just here to remind you that the best potatoes are grown here in Colorado. Goodness elevated. Thanks for watching the Modern Eater Show.
Hey, Zach Ryder here, Colorado Mills Sunflower Products out of Lamar, Colorado. Your only local source, grown from a local crop to produce a local oil for local chefs. You can find it at Shamrock Foods, What Chefs Want, Seattle Fish Company. Let me try it one more time, then we'll see. Hey, restaurants, we're glad you're reopening. From Colorado Mills Sunflower Oil, we'll see you soon.
First, we partner with the best farmers in the world, and then we tell them, we will take it all. Process whole spices daily, blend custom spices to order, keep it fresh, safe, and flavorful, all so that you can get back to doing what you do best. So whether you're a restaurant, a food manufacturer, or an at-home cook, be sure to visit The Spice Guy at www.thespiceguyco.com.
Hey Modern Eater fans, I'm Don Trobo with The Annex by Ardent Mills, and I just wanted to give you a heads up about some of the great things we've got going on locally in the state. We're headquartered right here, and we're working with farmers in the San Luis Valley to bring you amazing Colorado quinoa. It's just like the South American stuff, but grown locally. We've got transitional wheat flour that's grown by farmers in Colorado and surrounding states who are in the process of turning their fields into organic. So we're taking that transitional wheat and turning it into flour, and now it's available for you to cook and bake with. And last but not least, we're now cleaning grain berries in Denver. So things like spelt or wheat berries or pearl barley, those are things that we're now doing right here locally and are available to you. Can't wait to share it with you.
Hi, I'm Jeff Nations from Aspen Baking Company. It's really important right now to support local. That's why I support the Modern Eater. Now, back to the show.
All right. Are we back?
We are back.
All right, cool. This is a great opportunity as you turn around and look at these tap lines. Jeff Rourke in A+ Beverage Solutions, he's the man on the spot. What's he do? He does maintenance for tap lines. He also does installs as well. He's the most trusted man in the business, and he's been in the business for over 20 years. He's a family man, family owned and operated. The guy is truly, he's a genius when it comes to figuring these things out. If you don't know why your beer's not being poured correctly, Jeff Rourke can take care of that. I'll tell you what, if you're pouring inefficient beer, Jay, what are you pouring? You're pouring
your money down the drain.
Okay, Jeff Rourke and A+ Beverage Solutions. Don't pour your money down the drain. Get a hold of him, 720-272-3809. One more time, 720-272-3809. That's Jeff Rourke, A+ Beverage Solutions. Here we are, back at Abrusci's Fire and Vine. Have to bring this young lady into the equation. Where's your microphone? There it is. Okay, Hello, Alice.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. What do you do for Rocker Spirits?
So I am the sales and marketing manager for Rocker Spirits. We are based out of old downtown Littleton. So we do a Colorado grain bourbon, a rum we age in whiskey barrels, as well as a vodka. But we're a really cool micro distillery. Definitely come check us out. We're located on Hill Street in old downtown Littleton.
So you're not just a pretty bottle.
Exactly.
Delicious spirits. I'll tell you what, I talked to your boss, Dustin, and he sent the best of the best down here with us today. Alice, you do a lot of on-premise stuff?
Correct.
Absolutely. So award-winning design for these bottles. I talked to Dustin. I think they're at about 385 barrels. They're bursting at the seams at the distillery.
We are indeed.
If you got if you have some warehouse space in about an 8-mile perimeter in Littleton, hit up Alice and tell her, hey, where's that warehouse?
That would be really helpful. We're growing extremely fast.
Yeah.
The distiller is there today doing a double distillation, so we're constantly producing good whiskey and definitely are ready for a little more room to grow.
And when they open back up their tasting room, I'll tell you what, John is he is a genius when it comes to creating cocktails. On premise right now is more important than ever as COVID kind of lifted its restrictions and people are getting going and restaurants are like, well, what am I going to curate my bar with? It's important right now to be in front of people and showing these delicious spirits. So that's one of the reasons why we're here today.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. And thank you, Marvin at Abrusci's. We appreciate you guys more than you know.
Marvin, okay, this relationship has blossomed from just a meeting over there at one point in time a few years ago. And here it is. But you fell in love with Rocker like we fell in love with Rocker. It's local, it's passion, it's local grains. You use the Whiskey Sisters.
The Whiskey Sisters, correct.
Woo! All right. This is the best of the best stuff. You're going to create, or you created some new cocktails that we're going to make here today with Trey, right?
Yeah. And actually, Trey is doing a little bit of thinking for the customers, so I'm going to make them for you.
Great. Fantastic. Let's rock and roll.
All right. So the first one we came up with was something that gave us a little bit more of a spring atmosphere. Just we're kind of coming into spring, and you want something that's going to put a little pep in your step and add a lot of flavor. So what we're doing is called a hot rocker. And we're going to start with the Rocker rum, which, Alice, you might be able to talk a little bit more about the Rocker rum. I mean, it's just such a great product.
It's delicious. Our rum is 100% cane sugar distillate, but it's been aged for 6 years in used whiskey barrels. So that's where all that color is coming from. It's going to have an incredible finish, a little whiskey note on the back end to it.
Beautiful, yeah. And we use it in a cocktail that we did when I first met Dustin. It's called Bat Out of Hell, and that cocktail has just been awesome. It's been on strong 2 years. It's been going well. So now what we're doing is a little bit of orange curacao, a little bit of rum, some green tea. We make a house hot honey. Nice little intense label there.
Not to be confused with the hot honey that we just put on that pizza.
Yeah,
though,
no,
right?
the hot honey we put on the pizza is going to be with ghost peppers. This is a little bit more tamer. It's, got some jalapenos and got some other peppers that are not as hot. So it's going to be a little bit more calming in terms of that. We got all that.
Now, Alice, you'll be the one when on camera you're going to take a sip of this and tell us what you think.
That sounds good to me.
Or just take it down.
Yeah. In a couple seconds.
Don't.
We go ahead and put on the rim a little cayenne pepper and a little salt.
Perfect pour, Marvin.
Yeah.
You got a future.
We give it a little garnish just because the orange curacao, the orange goes really well with the heat.
I don't know. I think he's giving Johnny a run for his money right over here with these
I
cocktails.
think you might be right. Good to give this a taste.
I'd love to see. Bring it on over here. Let's see this.
Perfect.
Please describe that.
Oh, that's delicious. the green tea is really refreshing and kind of comes through in a great spring cocktail way.
What'd you get first? The green tea first?
The green tea is definitely the most prominent, but then
you can drink 1,000 of these.
Exactly.
Where do you get the rum? At what point do you get
the rum is definitely on the finish a little bit. There's a
Ooh.
little kick on the finish there, and you do get a little bit of that whiskey aging on the
Is it
finish.
hot?
It's not as spicy as the honey was on its own. It really comes together nicely, and the cocktail makes for a little zesty zing, I guess. It's delicious, and I could unfortunately drink a lot of those. So
Would that quench your springtime thirst?
absolutely, it's really well done. So
Oh, that's fantastic.
thank you, Marvin.
Yeah. And for you, who gets to go around to these restaurants and other places, restaurants and bars, that's such a treat to see them using your product, right?
It's amazing, and I think it really helps to get our brand out there. Having our spirits featured in cocktails at restaurants is huge. I can't tell you how many people have come into Rocker because they've been into Abrusci's and tasted our spirits. So it's
Putting your name on the cocktail menu
Yeah.
is so cool.
It-
So all I have to say to people is restaurant, bar owners, general manager, bar managers, be like Marvin. Be like Marvin, support local, help them out however you can. It comes back triple fold. I'm sure there's nothing you wouldn't do for these guys.
absolutely, yes.
Nice full circle.
Let's
Yes.
make another
So the next cocktail.
here.
So we've got some snow coming along here, and
I had to note real quick, Alice had to go back to that cocktail real quick.
gotcha.
So it must be, she didn't push it to the side. I didn't mean to call you out, Alice, but it's a good cocktail. It is. Okay.
So in honor of the snow that's going to come,
Yes.
we had one of the weathermen was making a comment about that he thought the snow might be cow covering. So basically the level of the snow would be high enough that it would cover the cows.
It's on its way.
Right.
Yep.
So we thought instantly, we were like, you know what, let's make a snow-covered cow cocktail just in honor of that because we thought it was fun. So we do a true Colorado Bulldog. So
And no cows were harmed in the
no
making
cows
of
were
this
harmed
cocktail.
in this. And so we do a little Coke at the bottom, do a little bit of the Rocker vodka. Then we also do Richardo's. Richardo's decaf coffee liqueur. It's made out of Lyons, Colorado. Just a really nice alternative to, Kahlua.
I'm interested in this cocktail already.
And then a little bit of cream. Little bit of cream. Oh, there.
Where the cream at?
And the reason that I'm not adding in the Coke at the top is because the Coke resembles the cow.
Gotcha.
And we want to have this be the snow that covers it.
Let me see how you pour this, Marvin. See if you got the skills to pay the bills. Of course he does. I'm loving everything you're putting together right now.
It's amazing to me how it just floats on the top of the
I know,
Coke.
right?
Yeah.
So this cocktail can be yours if the price is right. No, just come down to Abrusci's Fire and Vine again. It's in Lakewood. You'd think you're in Golden.
What's really nice
Lakewood.
is because you're going to prepare for it and you don't want to just come into the restaurant when there's 4 feet of snow out there. So we do it to go.
Of course
as
you
well.
do. Why wouldn't you?
So that way you can get the kit, make it for yourself at home, and be all
I
good to go.
encourage that. All right, we got to put this through the Alice test.
Now, what's really neat about this,
Now,
actually, if you wait just a second.
Yeah, I want to know how to approach this.
Because if you just do it without this, you're just going to have the white
You
rush.
go up with a.
So basically, as soon as you put the straw in
You
there,
go up.
it just kind of mixes that up a little bit.
Oh,
and now you can take a cocktail.
This looks amazing. That's incredible.
Is it good?
It's so good. Wow.
It's nice because it's all Colorado
Yeah,
product.
it's a White Russian on Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the coffee. Is it a liqueur?
I got you. Yeah, I like that.
Thank you. All right. Just very
That is-
juvenile sense of humor. Huh?
Mm.
Which one? I mean, this is kind of
that's unusual.
You're hanging out. It's chilly outside. This is like your springtime. Let's fire off on the patio.
Absolutely, 100%. This one's really fun though. This is unusual. I love the addition, like the cream, the mouthfeel from that is pretty unbelievable.
Basically, we're doing some R&D right now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just putting these together. Is this on the menu yet?
No. So this one definitely will go on the menu.
Well, what happens if someone comes in and says, "I want this cocktail"? Will you make it? Is there
We
a
will
code
make
word?
it. We'll have it on the chalkboards.
Say Alice.
It's not a secret menu. Say Alice. The code word is Alice.
Isn't that cool? I like that.
I do too.
Come in and say Alice. Did you know you would ever be a secret menu item?
There we go.
Say Alice.
First time for everything.
We love Rocker. Give an idea of where you're at again. Do you know the address or just the cross streets?
Yeah, so we're at 5587 Hill Street in Littleton. We're right off of Main Street in Old Downtown, in between Barry and Prince. Something like that, yes.
Who doesn't use Google? I mean,
Yeah.
just map
Rocker
it.
Spirits.
That's right. Take me to Rocker, and then you will go to Rocker for sure. Local supporting local. Here we are at Abrusci's Fire and Vine. This is one of my favorite restaurants to be at. We've never done business together. This is not a paid endorsement. Rocker's not even a sponsor of the Modern Eater Show. These are products that we love and people that we love. The Summer Dinner Series, every single year, Rocker's there. Dustin brings the trash truck, which is a picturesque. It's just a beautiful thing to see.
It really is. It's a 1950s trash truck from California that we've converted to serve cocktails out of. It also happens to shoot 10-foot flames out of the smokestacks. So it's quite the sight.
It is. I mean, it's a spectacle, and then you get to try the spirits, and then I call it being in the crease because you get a few, like 3, maybe 4 Rocker. You're in the crease. You're going right down the middle of the lane, and then you get that trash truck involved, or even at the distillery, you're having a good time. Keep an eye out for Rocker. Guys, if you're reopening your bar, just like Marvin has a beautifully stocked bar, get a hold of Rocker Spirits. It's a great addition to your bar. Plus, it's got a beautiful, sexy bottle like your sexy bar itself. Thanks, Alice.
Thanks so much for having me, you guys.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Marvin, for all your support over the
Marvin,
years.
these are hitters.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Just one last quick thing I was going to tell you about the bottle. We actually recycle those and use them in the restaurant as water bottles to refill waters at the table. So it's a really nice, because it's just great presentation.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I hear that these bottles just alone are $200 without the booze. No, I'm just kidding. But they're beautiful bottles. They're award-winning bottles as well. Okay, we have John Irvin here with us. We have Emily Griffith, Culinary Quick Start to go as well. We're at Abrusci's Fire and Vine, just enjoying this beautiful day. And happy International Women's Day. Happy International Women's Day. Absolutely. The women in our lives are so influential, and we love and love and love how much they support all of us. So if you haven't already, thank the women in your life because they're doing such great things for you. Breakaway, come right back. The Modern Eater Show continues.
Hey, you guys, Jay here with the Modern Eater Show. Thanks for watching. Don't forget about our YouTube and Instagram channels. A lot of killer content over there. Throw us a subscribe on YouTube. Throw us a follow on Instagram. And thank you for supporting TME. We couldn't do this without our amazing sponsors, so let's check them out right now.
Very proud to be part of the Modern Eater, and chefs, restaurant owners, any food service operators. You know, I know right now that delivery and carry out is bigger than ever, and we got you covered. Cambro has a full line of delivery and carry out items. More economical options are expanded polypropylene or EPP, nice insulated container. The ProCard Ultra is really versatile. It's a great unit because you can actually store cold products down here, hot products up here. It's all 120. There's no refrigeration worries. It's all thermodynamics. Just let us know what your food service challenges are, what it is we can do to help you out, and there isn't anything that we can't do for you. So hope to see you over here at our facility in Park Hill soon, and stay safe out there.
You know, everybody, with several $1 million of hard assets here, insurance is very, very important to us. Ewing Leavitt covers it all. Machinery, building, workman's comp. Ewing Leavitt's got us covered from the floor to the ceiling, from our alley, even to the street. This divider, this press, my cooling conveyor, my oven. Ow, ow. Ewing Leavitt covers our counter stacker and our employees too. insurance, take it from Little Rich at Rockalitas. Call Ewing Levitt. They'll get you covered.
I go home, I strip down to my skivvies. All right, here we go. I got it. Hey everybody, Steve Gould from Golden Moon Distillery and Golden Moon Speakeasy. When I get my cocktails to go from Golden Moon Speakeasy, I go home, I kick back, and I watch The Modern Eater. Skivvies. Hey, I'm a Marine. It's skivvies, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, back to the show in just a second. But before that, you know what time it is. It's Aspen Baking time. That's right. Since 1994, Aspen Baking Company at aspenbaking.com has been baking the freshest bread in the city. That's right. Go to aspenbaking.com for the freshest bread in the city, but you're not going to find the artificial colors and the frozen. They don't freeze your bread. And the fake colors, they don't do that either. aspenbaking.com. They just do the good stuff. And the good stuff is bread. If you're a bread lover like me, I'm telling you, aspenbaking.com. Go dig around and see everything they offer. You need pizza? They will make the dough for you. You want it delivered? They'll do that. Amazon Fresh, they will do that too. AspenBaking.com. Now back to the show live at Abrusci's Fire and Vine.
Okay, thanks, Jay. Back to the show. Speaking of Aspen Baking Company, I got to tell you that while you're getting your restaurant going, look up AspenBaking.com. They'd be a great addition to you. Super local, super great people, AspenBaking.com. Also, if you love Snarfs, they've done a deal with Snarfs. You're going to be getting their bread at Snarfs as well as our guys at Budlong Chicken. So have to give it a mention to local doing business with local, but Budlong and Snarfs, thank you. Two great Colorado companies. That's AspenBaking.com. While we're here, we're going to jump into the kitchen with Chef Marcus for a second here. But I have to tell you, here, first of all, let me get my head right over here. I want all of this in my mouth right now, immediately. This is one of the hitters right here.
This is probably easily our best-selling appetizer.
My God.
We do candy bacon. So we have a sriracha candy bacon, and we have a regular candy bacon that we do in-house. They're just amazing. Sal does a house-made focaccia, which just knocks your socks off.
What's wrong with you people? This is everything I want on here.
House-made pickles.
Oh.
So we started to make those, and that's been going really well. We've got a little almonds that we cook initially in Denver Beer Company's graham cracker porter.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Add some spices, some sugars, all that good stuff. Got a little cheese that we rotate right now. Right now it's a little provolone, and then a couple things of fruit just to kind of balance that out. But you got just a really nice balance, and it's truly the best damn bacon board, which is what we did before the pandemic, kind of toned it back and then kicked it back up.
Yeah, here's what I'll say. If you're looking to be daring, just come out here, get this bacon board first, and you won't be able to stop eating. You'll just go on dish after dish after dish. That's what you want to do at Abrusci's Fire and Vine right here in Lakewood, Colorado. Making up pizzas back here with Sal. But now we have our resident chef, Chef Marcus, here with us. Chef
How's it going, guys?
Eng, good to see you. Emily Griffith, Culinary Quick Start. You've seen this gentleman's face every single Monday right here on the Modern Eater Show. And today, Chef, you are in a different kitchen.
I know. I'm trying to stay out of the way.
I know, right? Chefs know what chefs want to happen. But you're going to do something for us right now that I think people will really enjoy seeing. What are you going to do?
We're just going to make a very basic mayonnaise and show you guys some emulsifications that we teach during the course of the class. We're going to use an immersion blender today, and hopefully this container is going to work with us. So what I have here is just some eggs, whole eggs here. We're going to add to it just some lemon juice. And then we're also going to add just some mustard. You can use a Dijon. This is like a stone ground, anything but like yellow mustard. Okay? Then what we're going to do is we're just going to take this oil and pour it on top. And that oil is going to float to the top. So what we're going to do is just wait for that oil to settle. And then we're going to use this immersion blender to just blend everything together. So we'll give this a couple seconds. And then hopefully, if we've done this right, we'll have instant mayonnaise, just like that. So all we have to do is season it up with a little bit of salt, and we've got mayonnaise, and then we can store this right here in the jar. So we're going to apply the exact same technique, and we're going to attempt to make a very quick Caesar dressing. So I'm starting with my 2 eggs. We're going to add acid, which is going to be a red wine vinegar here. We're going to add ourselves some Worcestershire sauce. And I'm just going to transfer this over. And then we are also going to add some garlic, mustard, and those are a bunch of anchovy fillets. Okay.
Chef, as I watch you do this, it comes into my mind, I have a question about the shelf life on it, because there's no preservatives in this. This is just delicious, straightforward ingredients. Is it going to be able to kind of hang out for the home chefs in your fridge for a bit, or how?
Yes, this will last at least 2 weeks in your fridge.
Gotcha.
Especially if you're using pasteurized eggs, which most eggs that you find are. So we're going to try this exact same technique. We're just going to dump the oil on top here. And then we're just going to wait a couple seconds for that oil to settle. Okay. And we're just going to try the exact same technique here. I've also got some grated pecorino cheese that we'll add at the very end to thicken it all up. So we're just going to start our emulsification. Just wait till everything's nice and blended up. And then slowly bring the blender towards the surface. Okay, we're going to add a pretty good amount of black pepper here. And then we're also going to add our cheese, and this is going to thicken it up.
Wow, you put the cheese in there.
Yeah, so we're just going to blend all this.
God, that looks good, Chef.
And I thought I had some more lemon juice. I think I already added the lemon juice.
The lemon?
It's already in there.
Gotcha.
I totally forgot that I already added it. But there you have it. Instant mayonnaise, which all we need to do is stick a lid on, and then instant Caesar as well.
Perfect.
All we need to do is label date and rotate it out.
Chef Marcus Eng, and obviously Studio Kitchen Colorado is where you've been doing the Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start Program. Tonight we start up another, I don't know, what do you call it, a semester?
We call them cohorts.
Okay.
So, yeah, we are starting another cohort today. Today's orientation. It's the first of 3 weeks where we teach you the basic skills that you're going to need in order to jump into some sort of line position or prep position. The program is absolutely free, so if you can't be with us this cohort, we highly recommend that you sign up for the next one.
It's highly community-oriented. It's highly, these guys are so talented. I can't believe it's free. You also walk away with ServSafe certification as well. It's a 3-week course. It's done in a flash, right?
It really is.
Your students are so engaged, and more, we're inviting a couple people in per class to Studio Kitchen Colorado, which is a treat all in itself to be able to cook with you guys, but a baseline knowledge to be able to jump back into the kitchen. It's really important right now.
Yeah, very basic techniques for you guys to kind of quick kickstart your culinary careers.
I love it. Chef Marcus Eng, thanks for doing that. Yes, sir.
Jay's little endorsement, because I'm there all every night with these guys. I'll tell you what, man, I'm more laser focused on what they're doing, just learning it, so that I can do some damage in the kitchen myself. So even a novice, you can get away with learning some dangerous tricks.
All right, there's delicious food right there on your left, Jay. Let's show that food. And then also I want to jump into the mix here, because we're going to make up some tiramisu. And one of our favorite people in the world is John Irvin from Gluten Free Things. Again, local, doing business with local. Gluten Free Things and John Irvin. First of all, take 30 seconds, talk about Gluten Free Things, John. I think you're on. Yep.
Well, I'm John Irvin, Gluten Free Things. Been
Crazy John.
Working with Marvin for I don't know how many years now. We've been in business about 10 years, and Marvin, I think, probably at least 8-9 years of that. And first thing I want to always say thank you to Marvin and Abrusci's Fire and Vine. that thank you for the business. Thank you for everything. And this is actually one of my wife's favorite restaurants to come to.
Yeah, one of everybody.
We come here.
And just to go off of one of the points that you said is doing business with John Irvin. Marvin just doesn't do business with anybody because they have a product. He does business with a purpose. He does business for consistency. He does business because of flavor, taste, and service. And obviously, you're bringing all of those things.
Well,
right
that's what
now,
I try
John.
to do. I mean, gluten-free is expensive. Then I need to put twice as much into it. But I'll tell you this. You guys showed about the bacon board and stuff because, I get a lot of people that are.
You don't even want to talk about gluten-free. Or do you?
Well,
I thought you wanted to talk about
but
that
what I'm
bacon.
saying is when people walk into my shop, I'll have celiacs and a lot of intolerant people. And what happens is I tell them I have a card. Marvin gives me cards, and I give them a card and say, this one is made for celiacs. And I always tell them, if you go there, get the bacon board, the lettuce wrap, and then go with the tiramisu, which we're going to see in a few minutes. And then also they have their brownie sundae. But no, it's this place is one of my wife's favorite places to go. We come here all the time. And I got a lot of restaurants we can go to and stuff like that. And I do go to them. But these guys, when it comes to for celiacs and that kind of stuff, phenomenal.
Which is amazing because you're the Italian restaurant. What? That blows my mind.
Oh, yeah.
Marvin, talk about that, how
Well,
you just
even
need.
Even when we were setting up the restaurant, customers were confused about, our pizzas. And they were like, where are you going to do the gluten-free pizzas?
You have a dedicated.
Right. We have a dedicated oven just for the gluten-free pizzas, dedicated oven just for the gluten-free bread. Our whole salad station is completely gluten-free. So we do the best that we can to give that confidence to people when they come in they're not going to get sick. That it's not just an asterisk on the menu, that it is truly our dedication.
Or just a catering to a buzzword.
Right.
And then you don't know. But to be able to say with confidence to celiacs, who are some of the most sensitive, I think like 0.07% of the population, they take it very, very seriously.
Yeah.
And then people that are gluten intolerant, which are all over the place, our Brian Freeman, he loves that type of stuff, and that's why people seek out Abrusci's Fire and Vines, because you care about your customer. Here's the finished product of that tiramisu.
So
right?
we did a tiramisu. This was a collaboration. It's almost been 2 years now.
Yeah.
And we were trying to come up with something because you love like pasta. A lot of people couldn't eat pasta, couldn't eat calamari, couldn't eat those things until people like John came around and gave them the option. We thought the same thing about the tiramisu, because the tiramisu with the ladyfingers, you just can't eat it as a gluten intolerant person. So we do a sugar cookie from him, just an amazing sugar cookie. On its own, it's good. We take that, crumple it in the bottom, do our mascarpone cheese, do our seasoning in that, and then we came out with the ability to do that for the customer. Now we make it to order, because oddly enough, you put a bunch of those sugar cookies down there, you do all the cream and stuff, and after a couple days, it just turns.
Yes.
So we do everything to order for the gluten-free, and people love it.
You guys rock. Were we going to assemble one, or are we just looking at the product?
We were just looking at this. I did this one in our to-go container just so you could see kind of the layers on that and be able to see.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. And then it's gluten-free bread.
Yeah. Do you mind putting one together for us?
I did.
Oh, you did? All right. Rock and roll.
So that's the gluten-free bread from John is just.
Okay.
We use it for all of our subs for the gluten-free. Throw that in the gluten-free dedicated oven. People just love it. I mean, they'll come in, buy from us or from John 5 or 6 loaves, cook them at home. We just pop them in the oven, slice it up. And then we also do a little roasted garlic, thyme, salt, and pepper, and olive oil.
My
and
goodness.
we've been doing that since day one, 20 years ago.
You guys are top shelf. I'll tell you what,
Well,
every
that works,
time
yeah.
I'm at Abrusci's Fire and Vine, I'm more and more amazed. And Marvin Williams, you curate not only such a great culture here at Abrusci's, and you've been doing, I'd like to say you're new at this, but you've been doing this for
a long time, yeah.
For a long time, absolutely. So we're in the kitchen. We're in the way. What I want to do is break away and come right back. We'll still stick around with, I'm sorry? The food truck. Yeah, we'll go look at. They have a food truck outside. We want to show you around real quick, and we'll end this up with a great Monday. This is where you should be coming to eat tonight. Is it reservation only? Can you walk in? How can people get in here?
You can call up for reservations. You can call up for a wait list if it's after 4 o'clock. We definitely encourage reservations, but we do have walk-ins available. We try and accommodate everybody, and it's been awesome. I mean, opening up further and further, it's been really incredible, and it's really helped us maintain all the way through.
Come get your food. I say pizza, pasta, cocktail, beer. keep it going. Of course, wine you have as well. It's your one-stop shop, Gluten Free Things, and John Irvin. John, so good to see you, man.
Thank you very much.
love
I
this
appreciate
guy.
it. No, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this man right here.
Oh, that's community. That's local supporting local right here. Okay, let's get out of this gentleman's way right here. We appreciate your time, and we'll come right back, show you around. Look at this, a little sneak preview. We'll be right back in a flash. The Modern Eater Show continues. I love the laugh.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, it's Kyle Mendenhall. I'm talking with my good friends from the Modern Eaters Show. Keep supporting them. There's a lot of good stuff happening.
We started Meridium Spirits because we love the way that spirits and cocktails can bring people together to socialize, to bond, to have conversations. Well, right now we've got some big conversations to have. Coop Vodka and Coop Gin are available at liquor stores across the metro area, but if you can't find us or would like to have us behind your bar or at your restaurant, send us an email, info@meridiumspirits.com. We know things are a little different these days, but think of us the next time you're planning a virtual happy hour or a socially distant picnic. And keep an eye on our social media, Coop by Meridium, for all the latest and greatest.
Hey guys, it's Caroline Glover. I'm the chef owner of Annette out at Stanley Marketplace. Citrus is about to be in its prime. I just want to thank everybody for showing so much support to small local restaurants in this really hard time. And you're watching the Modern Eater Show. I'm fine with that.
Okay, welcome back to Abrusci's Fire and Vine. We're going to show you around a little bit. It is a Monday. It's the 8th of March, and you just saw Caroline Glover there. Again, thank you. It's International Women's Day. Please thank the ladies in your life. So many influential women in my life as well. Thank you, guys. Okay, I think it's cool to be able to give people an idea of when you come into Abrusci's what you get to look at here. First of all, look at this. Is this outdoor, indoor, outdoor?
It's kind of like that, yeah, a little indoor, outdoor. So we tried to make sure that the patio resembled the indoors.
Yeah.
And just kept with the same theme all the way out. We put up big curtains this year that really helped with the pandemic, really able to give us the enclosure with still the wind, still the airflow.
And then look at when you pull your zipper down, you've got it just connects, right?
Yep, they all connect and go down, or we can pull them all up, and it gives just a wide open, just loveliness.
As the weather gets
feels
better.
like you're inside,
It's
feels
a
like
hit.
you're outside.
Come on over here, Jay. I want people to see as they walk in. You get greeted at this, I mean, it's just palatial as you walk in here, Marvin.
You know, it was interesting because we have these really large community tables.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do community
I know.
during
What do
COVID.
you do with them?
So we had to find a place for them. So this is what we use for our to-goes.
Sure.
You know, just
and are you
whatever.
still doing family meals to where you can come pick up a family meal? I'm not familiar with what you're doing right now.
Yeah, so we are doing, we're doing different packages with those. We're doing meal kits where you can come in, cook the stuff at home, kind of like HelloFresh, and doing just regular to-goes as well.
You want to see something that breaks my heart? These beautiful damn menus that you can't put out at all right now, and they put so much effort into this gorgeous stuff right here. Guarantee you, I'm going to call it right now, there's going to be such a demand for this when the pandemic has finally come to a wrap-up that they have these waiting right here. They'll take the dust, wipe it right off there, put that in front of you again at some point.
We cannot wait for that day. There's not a single restaurant open that it cannot wait to actually hand a real menu to people.
Instead of here's the QR code to sign. All right, let's go out to this patio, and then also you have a food truck to service folks
So
as well.
so we started this food truck last year before the pandemic, like right before the pandemic, and we were trying to fill a void. You know, you got Golden, you got Denver, you got a lot of different places, but we were kind of in this little corridor that just didn't have a really great burrito option. And we wanted a place to be able to give our employees more hours, to give them more assistance. And so we came up with Pablito's Burritos. And like I said, we've been doing a little over a year now. Just doing breakfast burritos from 7 in the morning until 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's fantastic. So you're servicing the community as they drive through. You come get yourself a delicious burrito.
And it's definitely grown to be just something that people look forward to. You know, we do burrito boxes, you know, where they get, 6 burritos and they pay for 5, those sort of things. But it's really nice because it's not, we've left it here as opposed to making it mobile, because we cook everything inside the restaurant.
It's beautifully equipped.
We've got a nice line. You know, even though we're not cooking the meat and doing stuff out here, we do it inside the restaurant, and so it's instant gratification. We're able to bring the stuff right out and take care of that, and they assemble everything out here.
Wow.
But this is done really, really well. Manny that you saw in the kitchen. He's Pablito.
Oh, he's Pablito.
He's Pablito, yep.
There's his face in Colorado.
Yeah. But easily, I mean, the Best Damn Burrito, kind of along with that Best Damn Bacon Board, that theme. Just, it is rock star.
Oh, my goodness.
It lives up to its name.
Again, tell people when they can come and check this out.
So definitely from 7 a.m. until 1 p.m. every day of the week. If there's 4 feet of snow, which we're thinking, we'll serve it out of the restaurant. So either way, we'll take care of you.
Today's a beautiful day, though. What I want to do is I want to end right here at the front so you know when you pull up off of Myrtlewood and Youngsfield in Lakewood, Colorado, you see the sign right there. It says Abrusci's Fire and Vine.
I know, it does say Fire and Wine. Yeah, we had that little situation with the place in Chicago.
That's all right. I like Abrusci's
It's
Fire
sort of a middle
and Vine
finger
too.
to that whole situation.
This patio, I have to tell you what, I am a patio person. And so when I come to some place, the first thing I look, I say, okay, is there a place for me on their patio, especially on a beautiful day like this? But when you come up, it's the first thing that strikes you. This barrier right here, I think this is new.
No, we did that when we opened up, yeah.
You did this when you opened up?
Yeah, Jeff and I did that rock by rock.
We've done some remote broadcasts over here on this end. Jump up here, Jay. Show up that patio. This is where you want to hang out. Come get some delicious. Look at that. Hello, you guys. This is a great place. Absolutely.
Thank you.
The burrito truck. What are you going to order to eat? Just drinking? All right. They have a new pizza on the menu. Yeah, I think you need that. It's a good pizza.
It's a hot pizza. It's got a little hot honey on it.
Yeah.
Little prosciutto, ricotta, yeah.
Friendly
Yeah,
people.
I'll come over and let you know about it.
Yeah, you need more than water outright. You need more than the water right now. Cocktails are coming. It's a great community place. It's Abrusci's Fire and Vine, again, on the edge of Lakewood. Just look them up. Say, Siri, take me to Abrusci's Fire and Vine, and that's what you'll have. This is one of your favorite places as well,
Oh,
John.
God, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's where you'd bring the missus.
I bring the missus here at least once a month.
She's one of the best, too, and say hello to the missus
I
for
will
us.
do that. I will do that.
Okay, and we have to thank you as well.
Of course.
So what I need to do is I need to thank Alice from Rocker Spirits. Come up forward. There's someone trying to come through, Jay. Alice from Rocker Spirits that came along with us here today as we introduce some new cocktails at Abrusci's. Also need to thank Marcus Eng, Chef Marcus Eng from Culinary Quick Start. Emily Griffith, Culinary Quick Start. Hit the tab on themoderneater.com. You will find a way to sign up for that free class. Also need to thank Marvin Williams. Marvin, as always, you bring the great artisan food. Come out, support Abrusci's Fire and Vine. John Irvin from Gluten Free Things, thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you.
All's well in the world on this International Women's Day. Thank you, ladies. International Women's Day. Did you know that? The lady, you need a reason to drink. No, you don't need one. Come on out here and get your drink and your pizza or your pasta or your gluten-free stuff. Marvin, again, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Boom. We'll see you down the road. Wednesday, the Modern Eater Show continues. We'll see you then, 2 p.m. Wednesday, the Modern Eater Show will be back.